So I get a lot of requests to do some lessons on the way that Gojira play. So in this one we're going to be looking at the way that Gojira do their various picks, slides, scrapes and rakes. The most notable example of this will be in flying whales. So we're going to look at both hands. We're going to look at the right hand, see how I'm holding the pick, how I'm going across the strings and if I'm doing anything else. And then we'll have a look at the left hand and what that one's doing. So first we're going to take a look at the picking hand and how that's interacting with the strings and how my plectrum and thumb are interacting with the strings. My fretting hand in this is just resting lightly up on the neck just to mute the notes. So to start we want to just simply rake the pick across the strings. And that starts giving us the sound we're after, that harmonic scrapey sound. So what I like to do is use the edge of my thumb here and place that against the strings and drag it across the strings along with the plectrum. This causes higher harmonics to ring out than if I was just to do it with just the pick alone. So with my thumb, versus without the thumb. Listening to a lot of Gojira tracks, I believe that they're also using the edge of their thumbs to keep these higher harmonics ringing out. So sometimes when you go and watch Gojira live, you might see that when they do this technique, they come up and up the neck, so in a kind of arcing motion. This causes there to be a mixture of raking and scraping together. This changes the noise created from a straight raking to the mix of raking and scraping. So the scraping motion only takes place on the lower strings that are wound. You don't get the same kind of sound on the flat strings, so there's no point. And I believe it's the combination of all three of these techniques together is what they do quite a lot live. Alright, so now taking a look at what the left hand's doing. Sometimes it may be just simply rested and scraped. Other times when you've seen the live videos, you'll occasionally see Joe moving his hand down the neck. The main reason for this is, again, adding extra noise to the sound. So the aim of this sound is just to make it sound as dirty and filthy as possible. We're not aiming for clean harmonics. We're aiming for a dirty, distorted, messy sound. So first, without a left hand slide. Sounds pretty good. If I add the left hand slide in, it's just a little bit extra on top now. You're just getting that extra tail on the sound. You can lengthen it a bit more because you're getting some fret sound from just the hand movement. So it's this combination of raking, using the edge of your thumb to create the higher harmonics, then doing a pick scrape, then also sliding your left hand that creates the way that Gojira specifically do this kind of pick scrape rake hybrid. So distortion definitely helps with this technique. It's possible clean, but it won't have the kind of same dirty sound. You don't want to go the other end and do too much distortion though, because it will just lose all clarity. It's going to take a little bit of practice to get down, but start first with just raking, then getting the thumb in there, then raking with the thumb and sliding, and then do the left hand last. The left hand quite happily sit there as just a mute to start with. I hope that helps a bit. If you've got any more questions about this, ask below and I'll do my best to answer it. Good luck.